Okay, guys, welcome back. I'm not doing a... Jesus Christ, dude, I suck at this shit, especially when I wake up. Sorry for missing another round of Flaming Fridays this week. Samito and I will be doing a Overwatch 2020 Heroes tier list. And once again, I'm sorry for missing the Flaming Fridays episode, but don't forget, I'm going to be having a very special guest next week. So stay tuned for that. Really, really good. So... sorry about this week, and here we go with the Overwatch tier list. So, Overwatch Heroes 2020 tier list. I guess we're gonna do, what, this meta?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I think that'd be probably the best thing to do.
Okay, so Ana. I would say her nano is pretty strong in this meta, right?
Yeah, I think, honestly, I don't think she's S tier. I think she's like S tier for fun, obviously, but like,
obviously.
I think there are just some situations where she can't get played, but she's definitely really strong. I think she's the second strongest main healer right now. What would you say about that?
I would agree, to be honest. I don't think... to me, in my opinion, Ana is by far the most fun character to play as a support. But, I mean, right now in this meta, I would say she's really strong, but I don't think she's the strongest. So we'll put her at A.
Put her at A? Yeah, that's where I had her too.
Okay, so Mercy, your favorite, your main. So,
Mercy.
Personally, as an Ashe player, I like Mercy. When I see a Mercy on my team and my other DPS doesn't lock Ashe, I lock Ashe. Does a lot of damage. So I
think she's got to be A tier as well, man. Honestly, like, I feel like because Ana Mercy, whenever it gets played, it's still pretty strong. I think Lucio Moira is better, but I feel like Mercy as well is a hero that just can do a lot and enable the team well when played properly. So I think A tier. Like, would you agree with that?
I'd agree. I mean, Ana Mercy, I see a lot of different comps like that are pretty powerful because you have, the Ana nano boost and the Mercy heals. Yeah. The Mercy can pocket the Ashe. Ana has everyone else. I like it. So now here comes Ashe. They just nerfed her.
S.
S still? I think she's badass.
High A. It's high A or low S in my opinion for what's played right now.
Yeah, I agree. She does do a buttload of damage.
Bob, I think Bob is like one of the sleeper ultimates in the game. Like, he's so good.
Throw him on point, get a free tick. I like it.
Yeah, and the angle pressure they can, I don't know. I want to say, what do you think? You play more Ashe than me. Would you say S or A? I don't think she's B. I think she's definitely like A or S.
I'll probably say S. Like right now, I either play, Widow, Ashe, or Tracer really mostly as my 3. I think she's my second most played this season.
All right, well, we'll put her in S. I think she's really strong, and we all love ourselves some Bob Overwatch.
True. I love him. So Baptiste, shit. I think he's trash right now.
I think he's secretly really strong, but not. I can't put him up there just because he's not running the meta compared to like Ana Moira Mercy. So I think B. I can't put a hero that has an immortality ability like below B. I just can't. And I think if the game slows down a bit and Summer Reaper isn't as strong, Baptiste will be really good. So I'm gonna say B. Would you agree with that or no?
I've only seen Beth played on my team once, and I think we barely won, but we were getting rolled. No, I think he switched. So I don't know. In my opinion, he's either a low B or a C.
I'll agree with low B.
Okay.
I agree with low B.
I agree. Immortality broken, but
and they just buffed him too. Remember, they decreased his ultimate charge rate again.
Oh, true, by 15%, I believe.
15%, yeah, 15%. So that thing's gonna be up off cooldown, dude.
Okay, now your favorite, Bastion.
Bastion, dude. Bastion, put him in S. Secret carry. I'm not even kidding.
No, man, really?
Yeah, okay, maybe not S, but in the right situation, if they have like the right one tricks on their team, I literally would just pick Bastion and just win. Like if they have a ball one trick and they don't have a D.Va player or like an Ana player, you just win. It's so busted.
Really?
I'm not putting him below B. He's a gimmicky pick.
I only pick him on like certain situations where we only need to like win in overtime, like on Hanamura, you're on defense, you whip him out there.
Yeah.
So you think what?
I do think he's B, man. I'm telling you, he's a sleeper pick. It depends on the map, which is why he's not higher, and the one tricks on the other team. And I guess maybe it's different for top 500 because like we see the same players, so like we know what people play. But if they want like Moira Mercy or something like that, and you can just pick Bastion and just roll if they don't know go D.Va.
Sounds good. Now Wrecking Ball. I think a lot of people play Wrecking Ball. I'm not a tank main, but if I see a Wrecking Ball, I go Sombra. But I mean, he's a good dive character.
I think he's A tier. I think you can kind of play him anywhere right now. If the ball player is good, then you can kind of just carry the game, right? True. Like, I'm sure you've seen Beaver coming through with the pile drive.
Pile driving.
This is for Beaver, man. I think we put him in A, but unless you disagree.
I think he's good this meta. A lot of people play ball, and like a lot of people are running dive, so I think that's good. So now it comes down to Brig. Oh.
Yeah, I'm putting her in S. Secretly broken.
Did you know you can't put her in S? Really?
No, I'm not putting her in S.
I don't see a lot of people play Brig, but I mean Violet plays Brig still.
Honestly, the biggest nerf to Brig wasn't the health change. It was the building, the healing change where they put it back to its original, because now she can't build Rally quickly, and Rally was like, we all know how strong Rally was. So I think, where would you put her, Jay? Where would you put her?
Right now in the meta, I would probably put her I would say a high B.
I think high B.
A high B. I wouldn't say low A because I mean I
wouldn't put her there either. I was thinking either C+ or B.
I
think in lower ranks, I still think she'll be good if you know how to live. Like I see Brig mains in top 10 still, so I'll put her in B with you. I think she's probably like mid B range. People aren't gonna like that, but you guys you just have to have a brain to play Brig, and it's still really good.
Junkrat. Now I don't play a lot of Junkrat anymore because a lot of people run dive.
I don't know, man. I think on the right map he's dangerous, but other than that, I don't think he's super oppressive right now. I can't
Situational.
Put him in I think he has to be B or C.
I think a lot of people are running dive, so he's not really that good anymore because trying to hit one of those dive targets with a ball.
Yeah, it's tough. You really you have to save your minds to zone instead of shield pressure, and that's not very good for him. So maybe C.
I'm down. Give him the first C.
Give him the first C. Unlucky, Jay Silly.
Now,
wait, the right map will come.
True. I like running him on Anubis.
Oh yeah.
So now Roadhog. Roadhog just got the buff to his damage, but he can hook enemies closer by 0.25. Oh no, 0.5 I believe, from 3.5 to 3 meters.
Yeah, I think the thing is with Hog, dude, and you'll agree here, he was always best when picked as like a third flex DPS kind of pre-roll queue. But now that he has to play as an off tank, I don't think he can be an A. I think do you think he's B or C here? Maybe put him with the lore.
Oh, I don't know if I want to put him with. I think he's a strong pick still. I mean, he's back to his original state before the nerf. Like they nerfed his
fire rate's still slower.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, the only thing they didn't change is like his fire rate, but his ammo went back down, his damage went back down, which I think is fine. But they should have kept his fire rate.
Maybe. We'll see. I think B or C. Put him with his boy J Still. I don't know.
For the lore, I will put him with C. But I think he is a good flank pick.
Actually, I think he's a B too. But we're gonna put him at C just for the walls.
Okay, yeah, gotta keep him.
Like Jason would be alone.
Gotta keep them together. Okay, now this is your answer, Doomfist. I don't really.
I think honestly, my win rate has gone way down this meta. He's fun to play in, but Reaper and Sombra are just way more consistent. And I don't think he can keep if they have a good Reaper and Sombra, he consistently can't keep up, especially with Ashe and Widow being strong right now. I can't put him above B tier. I can't. I think he's like a C+, B-. He's just not consistent, and he's too map dependent.
I'm down to put him at. Well, this is your decision.
I'll put him in B because you can still carry some fights, but it's a low B for sure. Because Reaper is just way better.
True. Okay, now here D.Va. I think D.Va's really powerful.
Yeah, she's good. She's got to be A. Or maybe think, S, but it would be high.
I would say A because Sombra's being ran. I mean, if you get hacked, you're basically useless. I mean, same with Ball. To be honest.
Yeah, I think we'll put her in A. I think she can't be better than Ball, but she's not quite S.
Now Echo, rank 1 Dante. Hit it with Echo.
I think Echo is definitely a sleeper. I would say a high B or low A. She's definitely not S because the flight mechanic in the game is countered by hit scan, and hit scan is it's too situational, right? I think she's secretly really strong with Echo on a Mercy.
Okay, I think high A then, but I think her hitbox is a little broken, anything can hit her.
Broken, yeah, it's pretty large. Yeah. It's kind of as large as my biceps,
I don't know about that. Widowmaker, everyone's favorite character. That does not need to be nerfed, Widowmaker.
No, I actually don't think she should get.
I think she's fine.
There's no answers to her, which is the problem right now. Because here's what we do about Widow. I think we give Hanzo his projectile speed back and make it so you can't damage his Dragon Blade and give Genji his fire rate back. The heroes actually fun mid-fight and make sure their ultimates aren't broken.
That could be good.
It would allow the game to be more diverse mid-fight and give projectile more options to contest a Widow. And then the only issue with her right now is there's no other hero besides herself that can really mirror her in a poke battle. So it's just you gotta mirror it.
I mean, good Hanzo. If you like you said, if you give Hanzo back his fire rate,
then you wouldn't have to nerf Widow. Because the thing is about Widow, you're walking on thin ice. nice. You can't nerf the character without dumpstering it, right? And you don't want to dumpster the character because the game would lose diversity. So I don't know. I think, but she's definitely S tier right now. I think we can.
By far, yeah. I mean, I don't really like the new, fall off damage, but whatever.
Is it noticeable?
Yeah, it's noticeable.
I haven't even noticed it. Oh my god.
I mean, some maps with a really far sight lines you can see.
Okay.
So now Reaper, I think Reaper, right now is high A, maybe S.
I think he's S. He's the only character besides Widow that I've seen that you have to mirror if they have one and you don't.
True, it is a lot of damage, especially when we come up.
He's a stat monster.
Yeah, especially when we come up with that Sombra pick.
Oh yeah. Oh god, he's just runs through teams.
Now Gengu.
Yeah, he's B tier at best.
B?
I don't think you can put him in A. Yeah, I don't think you can put him in A.
I think with a Nano Blade, pretty strong.
Yeah, but that comes every 2 minutes, and it's not, a lot of times, it's not worth lacking the damage that Sombra Reaper has. Lucio Moira.
True, yeah, that's true.
And so you'll lose like a lot of fights because you literally just cannot put out the stats that other people can in the high sustained brawl comp.
I still get one shot by Genji, and it makes me mad. That character shouldn't be able to one shot.
Wait, with what, a right click?
Yeah, like a right click.
Melee?
I think yeah, or the right click dash is I think what people get me with, and I like as soon as I turn a corner, it's instant, and I get sad, dude, sad.
It's better than Doomfist, right?
No, Doomfist is a joke. He shouldn't be. He's more like a Smash character, dude.
Dude, they put Minecraft Steve in Smash.
I saw.
Dude, this would be the perfect Smash character. That would be so cool.
Okay, Hanzo. I think Hanzo's the high A.
I think he's high B. I think he's high B, yeah.
I think he's really strong, dude.
Here's why. And I think you'll understand this. He doesn't do anything better than his counterparts in the game. Like, if you want like a high sustained poke, you can pick Torb. If you snipe, you want to go Widow. He can't really consistently contest the Widow anymore. And the Storm Arrow against Ashe, like her dynamite and the damage boost that she'll always have, he's just not as consistent. His crit rate is like 2.5 times lower than Widow's and Ashe's both. And if you want to pick a sniper or duelist, like he'd excel at either of those things. I think he is a B plus, but I don't think I can put him in A.
I think he's really powerful in my opinion. Like he could deal with flankers. He, body shot with someone that's like already, how much was a body shot? Like 120?
125.
125. I mean, you already get a tracer down to 25 HP. And you could one shot a Reaper in the head. I mean, and you could deal with other Widows and Ashes. I think he's very powerful.
Yeah, you can put him in A. I can't put him above B. I've played this man for a long time.
Okay, I trust you. That is true. You rank one Hanzo player. I'll trust your word. B.
Even I'm flexing to the Ashe now. So.
Oh wow, I've seen you be flexing to the Widow lately. It's impressive.
Yeah, you can't beat it. Mirror it.
True.
You can't beat him.
I will never mirror a Doomfist though.
You did in my game yesterday. What do you mean?
Yeah, I probably fed like 20 lives. So I probably fed more than you.
You got to kill.
Oh wow.
You got to kill.
One kill.
After dying twice on Ashe in 1 minute.
Oh, I remember what you mean. Okay, yeah.
Oh my god. Doom parkour god, Jay3. That's all I can say.
I can't do anything else but Doom parkour. So now Lucio. I think Lucio's pretty strong, especially with running a lot of Reaper and stuff.
I think he's S.
I think he's S.
He's definitely really, as he should be. I think the game should definitely be based around Lucio comps in general, so I think that's really cool.
I agree. I think Lucio's very powerful right now. So now, our sad boy McCree with his nerfed fire rate.
I think he's a B tier, man. I don't think he's bad. I don't think he's that bad. Like, I picked him a couple times on like Koth maps, like Lucio Moira comps, if they pocket him and they just like go as a core, like I think he's still pretty playable. Wanted plays well too, so.
Yeah, he does pop off. He does pop off. I haven't seen him I haven't seen a good McCree since the patch that they gave him, the buff with the stun and I think they increased his roll. I'm not so sure, but I seen wanted pre that with the nerf fire rate and everything, and he popped off. So we could give him a B. May, I don't think she's good.
I think she's too gimmicky. I don't think she's terrible, but I honestly might put her in C as well, just because like there aren't any consistent May players on ladder. I haven't seen any.
True. Okay, we can put her at C. I wonder what's gonna be the first D.
We might. Oh, I know what's gonna be. We'll see.
Okay, we'll see. Mora. I think, man, I don't.
She's gotta be S, dude. She's gotta be. She's the most consistent healer in the game with the highest sustain. She's really, really strong, but apparently she doesn't have utility. Did you know that, Jay3?
Oh yeah. Who says that? I just want to know who says that.
The entire Moira community.
Of course.
That's why they're stuck in Diamond, dude. Come on. It's not because they're not good. It's the hero who doesn't have utility.
So I got a story for you. So we're putting her in S.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So guess who I had play with me on that never played support in 25 seasons that just started playing support. Fucking a Torb one trick called Mora.
Mora.
He locked Zen on my my King's Row game, got out of voice and didn't switch, and we lost. We got rolled.
Yeah. Zen is the only hero I'm putting in D tier. That's all I'm saying.
I think he's okay.
We'll see. We'll get to it.
Now Orisa. I think Orisa is. She just got buffed. I think she's doing a little better than what she was, but pre-buff, I think she's trash. So
I think she's B.
C?
B or C? I think probably B. Bongo's really good, man.
I put in B. I think she's really good now. The armor changed and the plus 50 armor. I think it's good. Farah. I think with hit scans being dominant right now,
She's always gonna be gimmicky. I can't put her above B, or I think honestly C, because she's super situational, but she's good in the right situation. Like if you get Dorado first point defense, you can pull it off. If you get like a Numbani first attack, you can pull it off if you go coast. What do you think though? Because there's only like a couple players who will actually play it.
I've seen a few Farahs, but I mean, in the end, I think they always switch off if the other team has like, a Nash Mercy or a Widow, like, sitting in the back. So I'm down to put her at what? High C, low B?
Yeah, probably high C.
Okay. Reinhardt, I think he's S or high A. I think he's high A.
I think he's A.
True. Okay. Yeah, there's some maps where I don't think you can run them. That's good.
Yeah, it's just because like some of the maps you got to play the good old monkey.
Sigma now. I don't see a lot of Sigmas.
I think he's B, high B. What do you think?
Really, high B? You think?
Yeah, he's still really strong. He does everything, right? It's just like right now where the game's at, he's like the Diva's just better because of Sombra Reaper and just the rush play style. He can still be played as an off tank consistently.
Yeah, some team last night ran double shield against me.
Oh, was that fun?
that was probably the worst game I've ever played. Like, it was boring.
Yeah.
Now, Soldier 76, if his buffs go through.
S.
You think Soldier right now is an S stuff?
No, I think if the buffs go through, dude, he will be busted.
I think I hope the spread goes through, because even if the spread goes through, but the ammo doesn't, oh my god.
The ammo is what did it, dude. Because here's the thing, he a little bit of power crap. Like, I like the recoil, it'll be really strong, but why would we can't give him 5 more bullets on top of the Helix buff he got? Helix rocket is 6 seconds, Jay.
That's great.
6 seconds. So I don't know. I think he's a B tier right now. High B tier right now, though.
I really can't wait until.
Yeah, they should take out the spread though. That would be cool.
That would be cool. I played, dude. Have you tried at the practice range?
Yes,
that is insane.
You can control that recoil so easy. It's like.
True.
Oh god.
Sombra, we don't even need to talk about. She's, I think, broken as Symmetra. Oh man, I think Symmetra's trash.
I think she's high C probably.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Think about maps like Lijiang and stuff, and like there are some one tricks you can carry games that they learn the mechanics. So
true. Okay, and like Volskaya, 2CP, the wall, I think can be good.
Oh yeah.
Okay, my honest opinion, I think Torb is a high A S.
Yes, you're right. I was curious what you're gonna say, because Torb is the biggest sleeper in the game right now. I'm not gonna put him in S, but he's very, very close to S. Like, you can play the character anywhere, and he's super consistent, super high sustain, really good ultimate. He's definitely the best projectile like flex DPS character in the game right now.
By far. I think any defense map, he's so good.
The turret off angle is like so much pressure, so much. He's the only projectile hero that's as consistent as hit scans right now.
Really?
Not in terms of like dueling, but like what he actually offers to the fight in terms of consistent value.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was gonna say Hanzo. I mean, in my honest opinion, Hanzo's up there.
Hanzo's lacking behind a little bit, but Torb has the turret and the high sustain to make up for it, and the shotgun to deal with tanks. So
now Tracer. I think Tracer, is really high A S. I think Tracer's by far one of the best characters.
I was gonna leave that one to you. I agree with you. I think she's pretty consistent and strong, so I put her in A.
Now Winston, I think is very, he's good on a lot of dive maps. I think he's actually good on like all the maps. But I mean, A S. I think he would probably be an A, right?
I think. I was surprised we haven't put a tank in the S tier. I think Winston is a hero you can play anywhere. I honestly think D.Va and Winston should both be S.
I mean, to be honest, I think Winston is S, because his shield now is what, like 700? 600?
Wait, it might be 7. It might be 7. It's either 6 or 7, which is still really strong.
I mean, I think his bubble is really strong. We used to blow it up back in the day, but now it's like, it actually takes, a good punch.
I'm putting him in S, and I might revisit D.Va at the end, but we'll keep going.
Zarya, I think she's really good on some maps though.
I think she's A.
I think she's A as well. I think she's really good. Like Harblue last night was playing like Wrecking Ball, or I think it was Winston Zarya. You bubble the Winston as he jumps, you know, get that charge, and then he puts on his bubble, and then you have another
Yeah, he
type of
likes the
defense.
double bubble.
Yeah, I like
He's
it.
really good.
Pretty good. And you get, you know, divas, you know, can't really defense matrix the beam, so you're doing a lot of damage there.
Yep.
So I think A.
Yeah, I'll put her there too. I agree with you.
Now you were saying what about Zen?
D. Put him in D. Instead of avoid Zen 1. The thing is about Zen right now, it's a literal dice roll if you get a Zen 1 trick on your team about what map you're on. Like, if you get a Zen 1 trick on like Elios, you just lose. Like, there's literally no way you can win. He just requires too much peel for where the game's at right now.
Okay, sounds good. Oh yeah, especially if a ball gets on him, he's gone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's pretty much it. Now you want to revisit Diva? You think Diva belongs in X?
I think she's S. Because you can play her anywhere, and she just like has so much utility.
Defense matrix.
So good. Yeah, D matrix is just so good, and she can spy check Sombras. She's a great answer to Reaper. I think she just can do. She can be played anywhere, and she has high mobility, high damage, great ultimate, 2 lives, getting on the mech, right? Like I think she just can do so much. So I'll put her S.
Okay, that sounds good. This is looking like a good list. I agree. So let us know what you think in the comment section. Comment. Jesus. Let us know what you think in the comment section about our tier list. Let me know what you think doesn't belong in what tier, where you should move that character. Thank you for watching this video. I'll be back next week with another Flaming Fridays video. I'm sorry that there was not one this week, but it will be spicy next week. Trust me.